Anyone who's been watching our channel for a while now will know that we are big fans of NordVPN. Not only do they offer a robust selection of privacy features and settings, but they also have added several new protective services, including threat protection, which will keep your device safe from malware, web tracking, malicious ads, and so much more. However, for some people, getting the app up and running may prove a challenge, which is why we've created this comprehensive video covering how to install the app, how to set it up, how to take advantage of some of its features. But before we begin, please be sure to like this video and subscribe for more content. So first things first, let's take a look at how to install the app. Now, before you go about installing the app, please make sure to use our link in the description to get your NordVPN discount. Now, installing the NordVPN Windows app is incredibly simple and straightforward, and anyone who has installed an app on their desktop before should be able to make it through this process pretty easily. The short series of steps include: navigate to the NordVPN website, open the setup file, allow for the changes to be made to your device, click Next on the installer window, choose your shortcuts, and finish the setup. Now let's go over each step, one at a time, to ensure that your installation goes as smoothly as possible. First, head over to the NordVPN website, then select Download VPN from the menu at the top of the screen. You'll be presented with two options on the page. You're redirected to Buy NordVPN and Download App. If you haven't purchased a package yet, make sure you choose Buy NordVPN before you begin the installation process. You'll find a link in the description allowing you to do just that. After clicking on Download App, the app will, unsurprisingly, begin downloading immediately. You can check the progress of the download in your Downloads tab of whichever internet browser you're using. Once the download is complete, open your File Explorer and navigate to Download. To make things easier, be sure to sort your downloads by the date that they were modified. Unless you've been downloading something else, the NordVPN setup file should appear at the very top of your Downloads folder. Click on it to proceed. You'll be presented with a pop-up window that will ask you for permission for the app to make changes to your device. Some alarm bells may ring in your head at this point, but rest assured that this part of the process is completely safe and will not change your computer in any noticeable way. Once you've given permission for the app to make changes, the installer window will open. You now have the option to change the app's destination folder if you like. However, for the purposes of this guide, just simply click Next to continue with the setup. Before the installation begins, another window will appear, allowing you to select a couple of app shortcuts. You can choose to create a shortcut for your desktop and your start menu, but even if you don't create any now, you can always create them at a later stage. Once you're happy with your choices, click on Next and the installation will begin. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the installation to complete. Once it's done, click on Finish to complete the setup process. And voila! You have now successfully installed NordVPN on your Windows device. Congratulations! But before you can take advantage of the many perks afforded to NordVPN users, there is still a little bit of a setup within the app itself to complete. So as soon as you're ready, open up your newly installed NordVPN app and we'll take you through the entire process of how to set up the app. Getting your NordVPN app up and running is, thankfully, just as easy as installing the app itself. The steps here are even more straightforward, but you have plenty of options to consider once the app is working properly. For now, you should just focus on these three crucial steps. Click Login, create an account or enter your account details. Click on Quick Connect to start using the app straight away. Once you've gone through these three preliminary steps, there are just a few more options and settings that we recommend that you get acquainted with to get the most out of your VPN. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, once you've opened up the app, click on Log In, and your device's default browser will open up and load the Nord account login page. If you already have an account, great. Simply enter your details, that is your email address and your password. If you don't have an account, go and simply click on Create Nord Account and complete the steps before logging in. You'll now come face to face with NordVPN's main screen. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a list of server options and countries. If you don't mind using the app's default settings, just click on Quick Connect and wait for the red Unprotected widget to turn into a green Protected widget. Now that you are protected, feel free to start browsing in complete privacy and anonymity. For those of you who would like to explore your other options before you start browsing, Let's briefly take a look at the left side of the screen. How to use the app. Using the NordVPN app is simple thanks to the pleasing design choices of the app's interface. On the left side of the screen, you'll see the search bar, which allows you to find any server you want. A list of specialty servers, each of which has its own benefits. A full list of countries where servers can be found. The threat protection option, which when activated will protect you from malware, web tracking, and malicious ads. And the settings menu. The settings menu is of particular interest here because, well, it allows you to customize the app to your liking. Don't like that the app just starts up when you switch on your device? Well, simply disable that feature. Want the app to automatically connect to any network, including unsafe ones? You can enable that if you want. Using the app will come easily to you after a while, but we encourage you to spend some time in the settings menu to get acquainted with all of the app's features and how they function so that you can use it without any issues going forward. But other than that, the rest is totally up to you. We hope that you've enjoyed this guide and that it has proven to be helpful. Although this guide covered Windows devices, the steps are virtually identical to the ones that you would take when installing it on Mac. And before you go, don't forget our discount link, yes, downstairs. Be sure to like this video and give us some of your comments or advice and tips. Subscribe for more great informative content. Have fun with your new favorite VPN. Bye-bye for now.